Technical session. I introduce the today's session speaker, V.Ravindran Salem. He is a qualified chartered accountant in practice since 1987. Educational qualifications. He is a B.Com graduate from Madras University, M.Com from Madurai Kamaraj University, Diploma in Information Systems Audit from ICAI, Insolvency Professional qualified from Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India, Registered Valuer qualified from Insolvency and Bankruptcy Board of India, Independent Director qualified from Ministry of Corporate Affairs through Indian Institute of Corporate Affairs, Social Auditor Examination qualified, Research Analyst Examination qualified. Sir in the panel of following 29 banks before merger: State Bank of India, Indian Bank, Canara Bank, Bank of Madura, Federal Bank, South India Bank, Lord Krishna Bank, Indian Overseas Bank, Allahabad Bank, Union Bank, United Bank, Bank of Maharashtra, Lakshmi Vilas Bank, Andhra Bank, Bank of India, Central Bank, Bharat Overseas Bank, Repco Bank, Shevapat Urban Cooperative Bank, Subramanian Nagar Urban Cooperative Bank, Tiruvallur Urban Cooperative Bank, Salem District Central Cooperative Bank, Salem Urban Cooperative Bank, Corporation Bank, Tamil Nadu Mercantile Bank, Bank of Baroda, City Union Bank, Karnataka Bank, Karur Vaishya Bank and Punjab National Bank. All banks. Except AP Cooperative Bank. AP Cooperative Bank. And we get a choice. Sir carried out the following kinds of bank audits: statutory branch audit, concurrent audit, revenue audit, stock audit, credit audit, inspection audit, fraud detection audit, document vetting audit, election commission work after election and verification and uploading of accounts of all candidates in Salem, advisor to Tamil Nadu Police, economic offence wing in few cases of frauds, internal auditors for Cooperative Urban Bank, Central Cooperative Banks Limited, companies, firms, individuals and colleges. As a faculty, Sir is a faculty member of ICAI in certification course of concurrent audit of banks, faculty member of Digital Accounts and Assurance Board ICAI, Board of Internal Audit and Management Accounting ICAI, Southern Indian Regional Council of ICAI in Bank Audit, in Ethical Standard Boards of ICAI in New Delhi, valuation of ICAI, valuation of Institute of Company Secretaries of India, Insolvency Provision of Institute of Company Secretaries of India, valuation of Institute of Cost and Management Accountant, valuation of Institute of Valuers, member in III OVF New Delhi, faculty member in programs organized by district industrial centers in government sponsored schemes, state trainer in Indian Junior Chamber. He is a guest faculty for various education institutions, banks, trades and industries, faculty member of Tamil Nadu government in Nan Muttalvar Tirtham, guest faculty to Periyar University. Sir presented bank paper on various topics such as bank frauds, practical approach to bank audit, loans and advances, forex transactions, LFAR, tax audit of banks and PMLA to branches of SARC, EIRC and NIRC of ICAI, physically and virtually, and the beneficiaries are chartered accountants and students who are undergoing CA course. Sir played key roles with ICAI such as Chairman of Salem branch of SARC of ICAI in 2017, co-opted member of Banking and Insurance Committee of SARC of ICAI in 2019, co-opted member of Branch Coordination Committee of SARC of ICAI in 2021, co-authored in revising and rewriting ICAI's concurrent audit manual, at present organizing bank audit and tax audit series for chartered accountants, which is an all India program through webinar where more than 4,500 chartered accountants are benefited. The main topics covered are all topics on bank audits, FEMA, peer review and other tax related matters. Other areas covered in personal and social life: practice in income tax, company taxation, bank audit, government society audits, one-man commission of disciplinary committee of Salem District Cricket Association, carried out investment awareness program, career counseling programs, papers during Vigilance Week of banks, bank executives, written bank loan articles to various dailies, participated in Hindu Tamil daily during demonetization period, helped Tamil Nadu Police as consultant during fraud identification. At present, Sir written a book titled Vyapara Vedangal covering only business experience, released so far 210 videos on bank audit, FEMA, peer review and other educational societies, subjects in YouTube, beneficial chartered accountant students and public, Golden Club member of Times of India, travelled more than 440,000 kilometers during the lifetime in India and abroad, and visited USA, Nepal, Switzerland, Italy, Germany, Dubai and France, etc. So with this brief introduction, very short introduction. Once more. YouTube lo record అవుతుంది సార్. సార్ the floor is yours sir.
Thank you very much. Actually, I have to, whenever I send my biodata, I have to cut short my thing. No? But he's drinking water also. After reading my book. Okay, I think after lunch, that bhaji is good. Huh? But I have taken 3.
లేదు బజ్జీ కూడా
No, really? You are not good. Okay. Okay. I want to tell, before going to the session, I want to tell the 6 commandments of your life, because we are very tired on your very good lunch. These 6 commandments I have already conveyed to more than 4 lakh students. And in media, because I used to do a lot of TV programs, in that this is my opening remark. First thing is, don't give loan out of loan borrowed. This please convey to your children, friend, brother, sister, everyone. Because if you look into the failure of a person, among these 6 only, it will the reasons. Don't give loan out of loan borrowed. Don't put guarantee to anyone. Okay? Don't put guarantee to anyone. But if you want, you can get the guarantee from anyone. I said you should not put the guarantee. And the third one is cultivate the habit of saying no. So it's the entire problem will be solved. Most of the problems will be solved if you say no. And fourth one is don't get trapped by fancy. Correct? Fancy ads. Don't go through the fancy ads. And fifth one is respect others' time. You need not respect your time, but you have to respect others' time, because when you are giving appointment, then your client will come to your office, and if you are not there, then they will get angry. So respect others' time. And sixth one is very, very important. Ignore your ego. Don't bother about anything. If you ignore your ego, you will be the successful person. And if you see any person's failure, among this only will be the base reasons. Okay, are you relaxed?
Fourth one.
Fourth one. Don't get trapped by fancy ads. You give me 1 lakh daily, I will give you 10,000. So these type of ads now recently is going on. A lot of people have been caught because of these types of ads. And
No, 7th commandment.
sir,
No, 7th commandment.
see there are 10 commandments movie in sir. But
Your wife source. Follow your wife source.
Yes, 7th commandment.
then you please wait for my slide. I will go. So before going to the session, this is a vision. So wherever you go, this is the collar mic. Probably some branches they are not having the collar mic. So this is packet mic. Then second thing, our life is being governed by 4 points. I am not coming to the topic. Just to relax you, I am telling this. One is SWOT. We know SWOT: strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. Daily we are following it by knowingly or unknowingly. And I used to give stress to the third point: opportunity. Everybody say that opportunity has not come to me. But don't wait for the opportunity. You have to create the opportunity. This is what I used to say. And second one is SAPE. SAPAE. That is nothing but survey, analysis, planning, action, evaluation. So this we are doing it. So coming to this branch, this seminar, how to come, you are doing survey, whether by car or whether by bus or by friend's vehicle, everything. Survey, analysis, which one is best you have chosen. Survey, analysis, planning. Yes, you have come here as planned. Action, yes, now you have attended. E stands for the evaluation, result. This is second one. And third one is one husband and 5 wives is our life. One husband and 5 wives is our life. This is nothing but how, what, when, where, why, who. 1H, 5 And fourth one is a 1 mark question in all professional examination, especially PESTLE. Our life is governed by political decision, economical, social, technological, legal and environment. So daily we are following these 4 points. I think still some more is in tension mood. I am going to start with the practical case study which I found in my audit. This is one of the case studies. If you want me to speak about the case studies, I can go up to 148 case studies. And even proud to say that in morning there's one discussion. The chartered accountants are not taking care. So I said about they are taking the audit very lightly. So please take the audit very carefully. That's why in the morning, the opening remarks of panel discussion, I said, if any fraud is undetected, then you will be in trouble. It's only caution I have given. And with reference to case study, I went for a stock audit of one of the nationalized banks. And when they allot me the audit, they said that this audit is being rejected by 3 auditors because they are not ready to accept the audit. Can you do it? I said, okay, audit is audit. But thing is, we have to apply our mind and we have to do the verification everything. So I went there. It's a stock audit. Which point we have to see first in audit? Stock audit. Stock register. From where we have to start the audit? Sir?
Sanction letter.
Sanction letter. First you have to go through the sanction letter. So when I ask the sanction letter contains 4 parts. First is about the loan and about the party. Second one is pre-condition disbursement, pre-disbursement conditions, post-disbursement conditions. Fourth part is general conditions. This is a sanction part. Then I received a sanction letter. When I go through the sanction letter, I found a very important thing. The loan amount is 18 lakhs and they provided collateral security to the tune of 9 crores. There is a MSME circular. Even now also it is prevalent. If you offer 50% collateral, we will give you 100%. What this guy is a private limited company. The purpose of the loan is towards the working capital, and the money they have deposited is 9 crores in liquid cash. They made a deposit of 9 crores. They availed the loan amount of 18 crores. Then after that, it's a working capital loan. The purpose of transferring the fund is towards the purchase of raw material or meant to meet the finished product cost or towards the debtors. But when I look into the statement, I found that the entire 18 crores have been transferred to Bank B. There he has availed 36 crores. This he has invested 9 crores, he has got 18 crores. This 18 crores he has transferred to Bank B. He has availed 36. The same MSME rule applies to that bank also. Then from B, they transfer the money to C. There he has availed how much? 72. D bank? 144. The bank which rejected this type of transaction is State Bank of India. They said we won't sanction. They stopped the circle. Then for each and every loan, there should be sufficient credit should come into the account. So what you said, from C to A transfer the money, A to D transferred, D to B. So it's a cycling they have done. So this is one part. So that means as per the RBI norms, if there is any fund diversion, it amounts to fraud. You can boldly say in LFIR, they are asking specific question, is there any fund diversion you noticed? So if you say no, and if this type of transactions have come into place, then you will be in trouble. So don't, that's why I said don't take the audit very lightly. After that, when I asked the present manager, who has sanctioned the loan? That lady, branch manager lady said, the person who has sanctioned the loan has resigned from the job. So that is his starting point. Then I moved to Bank B. There I inquired, There also they said the person who has sanctioned the loan, he has also resigned. All the 4 managers, they resigned the job. When I contacted the zonal office, they say that the person who has passed us the note also resigned. So this is one of the areas which induced me to go further. This is called as EWS, early warning signal, which our senior is going to take the session. This is called as EWS, early warning signal. So at the end, I proved that it's a fit case to be classified under red flag account. Then at the end, they declare as fraud. So when you start to read the sanction letter, you can find anything. So don't leave anything in the sanction letter, and particularly for going for concurrent audit, you have to be very, very careful, because they ask you to certify each and every loan sanctioned during the year, during the month. So you have to do it. So even I went further and say that early warning signal is the raw material. That's the specific circular issued by RBI. Early warning signal is the raw material. Red flag account is called as working capital. Finished product is fraud. So this is the 3 stages I used to define. Since Sir is going to take the session, I am not going further. So this is the important case, and found out in my audit. I got a life threatening from the borrower when I classify this as a fraud. So my suggestion here is, auditors are not safe and save the branch when they detect the fraud. You have to come out of the branch and report from your office. So anything may happen. So, okay, but we have to give the result. Can we go to the subject? I think this is one of the experience. I've got more than 160, 168 experiences I've got. Okay, everything I learned by way of a deep involvement into the subject. Let us go to the subject, and before going to that, this is the picture I have depicted here. Why Taj is here? The session is verification of registers and records during the bank audit. Taj Mahal is here. Why?
Probably you like Taj Mahal.
Probably
You like Taj Mahal.
you like Taj Mahal. Okay, sir. Fine. Sir? Yeah, I visited Taj Mahal. Then. Huh? It is not AI, sir. Say this person is not AI. So okay.
Ravindran.
This person, say NAA. This is not AI. Sir? Sir, absolutely it is my photo. Sorry. Okay.
Taj Mahal is real.
Taj Mahal is, sir, I am also real, sir.
He was young.
Sir, okay, when I was saying, okay, I accept your statement. See, this is nothing but, when you look anything from a distance, it is beautiful, like Taj. Even when you go near to the Taj, the beauty is different. And when you, when you lay on the floor of this here, you lay on the floor of this, and if you see the wall, you will find very beautiful thing. That is an arrow mark like this, without any deviation. So that means if you look the audit very carefully, when you want to get the audit, when you look from a distance, any audit is beautiful. Now, you have got the audit. Let us say, now you have got the audit.
Taj Mahal is in your.
Now you started the audit. Okay, that means you have entered and catch hold of the audit. But this is the result. What does it mean? Fighting insect. Then
Fighting with all the
Well equipped.
huh?
Well equipped.
Well equipped with well equipped audit tools. Sir says that it's audit tools. So it's a photograph I have taken in Jaipur Museum, and is for audit presentation purpose I have said.
say like this.
When I say like this, use all the weapons.
No using all.
So the concept behind is there. You should know all the techniques of handling all sorts. Otherwise, you will be in trouble. Same concept applies to our audit. We should know all the laws of the country, LAWS. All the laws of the country, then only we can survive.
You should be able to understand very fast.
Very fast, yes sir. This is a concept for that this photograph has.
You are really playing the assess in audit, we have to wear Karnataka glasses.
Is it? Karnataka glass. So then you can say that I belong to DMK. Next step. I said Karnataka glass. So it's my glass, sir. I bought it for 2,400 rupees. Okay. Now let us come to the topic, sir. And here, before going to the session, I want to tell one thing. I will not share this PPT to you. So if you want, you write. If you want, you can take the screenshot. Because to prepare this slide, I have taken 40 days of my time. Because I have compiled everything. I will not share this PPT. If you want, you write.
Sir, you are not listed your copyright. So
You write anything. You take the picture.
it is not copyrighted, so we can take photos.
That I know. So that's why I said you can take screenshot. No problem. So you said that 205 to 20210 is the sleeping time, and now it will not be there. And at the end, I'll say one thing: if you miss a session, if you miss my session, and if you are taking very lightly, then you will be the loser during the bank audit. I can vouch, because each and every point I am going to discuss, and if you have got any doubt, you are free to ask immediately. And the session is going to be very lively, because wherever possible I am going to share the experience also. Okay, let me start the session. First to register, whenever you enter into the branch, the manager asked one thing: which area you want to commence? Normally what you say? Cash. First we want to start with the cash. Okay. I have entered into verify the cash. What are the registers that I have to verify? What are the registers I have to receive? Cash vault register. Cash vault register is the register which has been kept inside the vault. In that, all the transactions they have written what is the cash they deposited inside, what is the cash they have withdrawn. All those cash vault registers have to be signed by 2 officials, and there should not be any scribbling. If there is any scribbling, that you have to verify, and you have to certify that there was some tampering of cash vault registers. Everything you have to say. Kept inside the main cash vault, and to know about the stock of cash in all denomination. So before that you have got the cash vault register, you just generate the cash balance of available as per the general ledger. You have to compare this work, you can give to your staff. You can compare the cash as per the ledger, cash as per the vault, you compare. It looks very we can say silly, but I found in 3 branches there was a difference between the balance between as per the ledger as per the vault register. So you can find, and even sometimes you can give instruction to your staff to multiply all denominations, 1000 into this quantity, 500 into this quantity. These are the audit things that you have to carry out. And particularly if you are a content auditor, you have to, before signing the content audit report for that month, please do this exercise. Next one is a custodian of cash, that is key holding persons. This we can verify for them, key movement register. And verification of periodical verification, say the instruction given by the Reserve Bank of India is that every month the manager has to verify the cash. And once in 3 months, the officials from the regional office or zonal office or other than the branch officers, they have to come and verify the cash. And they have to authenticate the ledger. And as an auditor, this work you can give to the staff whether the officers have verified the cash vault register or not. This is also specifically asked in the LFAR. So you can do this exercise. in and out cash verification, that is there, because how much cash they have deposited today, how much cash they verified, you can see from the cash vault register. Next register is counter cash verification. See, cashier, he has to maintain the counter cash. Now it is system based, and still even 90% of banks, they are maintaining the cash manually also. Manually register will be there, then in system also they are verifying it. Because if there is any difference, they will compare it. So this is a register to be maintained by the cashier, day-to-day operations, under cashier control, manual as well as in the systems also, and surprise cash check e-road case. This is one of the cases here in statutory audit. Suppose if you are going to the branch by 11:30, is it possible for you to verify the cash? There are two types of audit. One is statutory audit and concurrent audit. So concurrent auditor has got right, he can verify the cash sometimes in opening, sometimes closing. Suppose we are going to the branch by 11:30, they can ask. So the system of verification around 11:30, if you ask the manager, they say, sir, we have already started the operation, so it will affect our business. Please do the verification at the end of the day. But there is a method called cover method verification. So there is a cover, you can educate the manager. So this is a cover, we will go to the cashier cabin, pull the cash at random and put everything inside the cover, paste it, sign it, hand over the cover only to the manager, only to the cashier, because it is the custody of the cashier, and this you have to do only in the presence of manager, and you are not supposed to take the cash of the cashier. Only the branch manager has got the power to take the cashier, and your presence is required. Okay, now everything is put inside. Now we hand over the cash. At the day end, there will be a difference between actual cash as well as the balance as per the register, and at the end you have to open the cover, and if the difference is correct, then it is no problem, you can do it. Then another request here is, when you are doing cover method of cash verification, please see that at the time of opening the cover, you have to be there. So in Salem, when I did it for Canara Bank, one of the Canara Bank branches, I did this exercise around 12:30. Then after that, I went for lunch. Then I returned to the branch around 4 o'clock in the evening. Then I asked the cashier, sir, what time you will close the cash? He said around 4:37. Okay, I returned to the branch by 4 o'clock. In the meantime, the cashier has received a phone call from his wife. There is a sudden emergency. Then he asked the cashier, his wife asked him to come to his home. Then the cashier has to close the cash. Actually, he has forgotten that money that has been kept inside the cover. There was a difference of 1,10,000 and all, because that amount we have put inside the cover. He got wild and he went mad, because 1,10,000 was missing. Then every branch staff, they are helping. Then Aram say, go around 4 o'clock and ask the cashier, sir, can you verify the cash? Then he says, sir, there is a difference of 1,10,000. We are not able to locate it. Please wait, sir, we will tally and inform you. Have you verified, have you checked the cash which we have put inside the cover? Then only he realized. Then he started to shout at me, because there was a lot of pressure he has received from his wife. There was a sudden loss of 1,10,000. He has forgotten. Then he shouted like anything. He went mad. He used even a single language. I am not bothered, because I am following rule number 6. What is rule number 6? Ignore your ego. The purpose, we have to achieve the purpose. Then after that, when we opened the cash and when we verified, there is a deficit of 1,200 rupees. That is the difference between actual and the money kept inside the cover. Sir, then I asked the cashier, sir, can I report? Sir, wait. Because he has shouted in similar language. No, sir, wait. Sir, okay, you can do it. Then after that, they found out the mistake and they proved that, sir, cash is tallied. So this is one thing. And this year case is, I around 12:30 marked the cashier's counter cash register and ask the cashier, don't pass any entry after I marked. So there is a practice in that Europe branch. They are giving the cash up to the amount of DD received towards clearing. Because if any transaction that took place in the clearing transaction, that is, it is any transaction that you took place in the shadow balance, the bank has to charge 1 day interest. In order to help the customer, they just simply hand over the cash and they receive the check, but they have not passed any entry in the cash code. After knowing the clearing fate, they pass the entry. So around 11:30, money has gone out of the cashier, checks are there, money has gone out, but no entry is there in the counter cash. So when I asked the cashier not to pass any entry, then he got white. Then he requested the assistant manager's help. Then assistant manager says, sir, you are not supposed to do this type of exercise. My suggestion here is, if anybody objects to your audit approach, then that means something is fishy. So this point you have to bear in mind. If anybody give wrong direction or objects, then that means something is fishy. Then this assistant manager called the branch manager. Branch manager said, no, you are not supposed to do this. Then I said, I want to report it, you have to do it. Then it will spoil our business. Then as per the instruction given in your concurrent audit appointment, you have got the full right to verify the cash at any time. So I have shown the appointment letter. Then he called the inspection. There is inspection GM. His name is Namalai Swami. It's also very close to me. And he called GM. Then GM said, Sir Ravindran, don't disturb the regular bank transaction. No sir, I want to verify the cash. You can ask the branch official to open another counter, you can do the transaction. Again, that GM pressurized me. Then I asked the GM, Sir, I found something fishy. I want to report this point. Sir, Annamalai sir, can you share your staff number? I asked the GM. Then he asked me why. Because I am going to cover this point under fraud. I want to include your name also in the report. Then no, then you go ahead. Then he has given instruction. When I checked, there was a check of some 40 lakhs worth of checks are there, but the cash shortage is 45 lakhs. Checks, suppose if this 40 lakhs tallied with the cash shortage, then okay, this is a modus operandi, but there is a shortage of 45 lakhs. Then the manager got wild. Manager, sir, you just make an inquiry. Then the cashier said, sir, my friend came, I have given him 5 lakhs. Without check, anything. See, around 1:30 he will return, sir. So this is one of the, it's a regular type of frauds, this will take place, but in my audit career I found this mistake. That cashier was dismissed, assistant manager was dismissed, manager was suspended, but as I have not mentioned the GM name, he has escaped.
This is Mumbai style.
So any audit objection, if you are going for any audit approach, and if they object, then you can 100% vouch something is fishy. Why they object? If their hands are clear, then they would have allowed me. So this is one thing. Yes, sir.
In point D, after cash check that CHEQUE, you typed, I wonder why check has come. I thought your intention is CHECK.
CHE check. This is CHEQE, which is part of NI Act, negotiable instrument.
I wonder why cashier keeps checks with him.
Okay, next register is ATM cash and ATM ledger verification. So we have got ATM ledger cash. So whenever we are going to the ATM, we have to take the printout of the balance, compare that with the balance inside the cash that has been kept, and compare this slip with the ATM balance that is stated in the ledger of the branch. So you have to compare it. If there is any difference, you have to do the reconciliation, and as per the present norm, the ATM complaint has to be reconciled within a period of 15 days. This is the latest thing. Suppose if you go and verify the ATM ledger. There are a lot of complaints are there, and as per the recent instruction, it has to be rectified within a period of 15 days. If it is not rectified, then you have to cover that point in your report.
Reconciliation is done by the branch.
Reconciliation, so it's a very good point you sir said. There's a difference between the ATM cash and the ledger cash, ATM ledger cash. If there is any difference, the difference has to be, reconciliation work has to be done only by the branch and not by you. Normally auditors out of, very curiosity, they start to do the reconciliation. No, the auditor is, their role is to verify the reconciliation done by the head office. So address of the ATM, cash sent through security system acknowledgement, because cash now is being sent through the security agencies. So if that is there, you have to verify the security agency agreement, whether that security agency agreement is in force or not. Sometimes it would have lapsed, but regularly the branch, they are handing over their cash to the security people. So that is also another very important point that you have to bear. And cash sent in time and deposit at ATM. This is very, very important, because the cash has to be deposited at the ATM. Cash you can give to the security agency or anyone at any time during the office hours. But this cash has to be deposited at the ATM before 6 p.m. because insurance coverage is available to the bank only up to 6 p.m. And if anything is lost after 6 p.m., insurance coverage will not be there. So you have to ask for the security, that is cash sent through agency's register. There you have to see the time of deposit, whether it is before 6 p.m. or not. If it is beyond that, then you have to observe that point in your report. This is an advice to the concurrent auditor. In statutory audit, you can do the random checking, but in concurrent audit, they have to do the 100% verification of this. And ATM cash balance, ATM complaint and redressal. There is another ledger we are going to see, the cash in transit register. Same rule applies. The branch, they can give the cash to the next branch or to the other bank, and other branches when they are receiving the cash, then the acknowledgement has to be signed by the branch which has received the cash from your branch. The important point is, suppose we can say this is Vijayawada, I don't know the place here. We can say in Salem there are two areas. One is Shavapat area, another one is Ramakrishna Road area. So we can say, because here I don't know the important place of your Vijayawada. Guntur is Dur. See here, next street you have got another branch. Okay. Say because I am comfortable with Shavapat and Arcade Road branch. So Arcade Road branch wanted the cash from the Shavapat branch. He has sent one letter to Shavapat branch manager saying that please hand over 25 lakhs or 50 lakhs to the person who is carrying the return. He said he has received the, I have done for the concurrent audit for the Arcade Road branch, Ramakrishna Road branch, and the Kannapurichi branch has sent his officials. And I asked him, who are all they? That the person mentioned the letter. Assistant manager has requested the branch manager of Ramakrishna Road to hand over 50 lakhs. Whether assistant manager has got the right to sign the letter. And there are two persons named in that letter. Who are all they? What about their identity? Whether they are real staff or not? Where is the KYC of the person who have received the cash from the branch? These are the objections that I raised, and it created a lot of problems in the region. So this is the rule, because simply on receipt of one letter, some branch is giving cash now, they can do any manipulation. So same thing, okay, all the KYCs they have updated, entire branch they have sent a circular, and even entire TMB, this is a TMB branch, Tamil Nadu Market Bank, they have issued a circular. You have to, only the branch manager has to make the request, or the person in charge of the branch, they have to make the request to the other branch, and the person who is about to receive the cash, his staff identity be mentioned, and KYC of the staff should be attached. So now the funds are safe. And same rule, within 6 p.m. the money has to be sent. So these are a very important point that you have to see from the cash and transfer register, amount taken by whom, cash sent out and reached time, And delayed remittances, what are the reasons that you have to analyze? And transfer by head office or regional office permission, and same bank or other banks. So these are the important things that you can see from the cash in transit register. And head office has to give the confirmation at the end. Next register is cash excess short register. There's a cash excess short register. Cash excess, suppose during the transaction, sometimes the cash may be in excess, sometimes the cash may be short. If it is excess, then that has to be returned in the register, and the information has to be passed on to the head office or regional office. When this excess cash is being reversed, the manager has to prove that this cash belongs to this party. So without evidence, if any cash excess is reversed, then it's an audit point. You have to give that point in your report. In case of cash shortage, the same day the cashier has to reimburse the cash. Immediately he has to arrange outside fund or his own fund to offset the balance, and it has to be tallied. So cash shortage has to be reported, but this has to be immediately rectified. So if the cashier, one branch, the cashier asks me, sir, the cash excess is there, can I take?
No.
So, for cash shortage you are asking me to remit, for cash excess? No. So, cash excess is, you have to report, and if it is reversed, you have to give the reasons, and cash shortage, it has to be immediately rectified by the cashier. And up to one time or two times it is allowed. If it is repeatedly, then this is a serious lapse on the part of the cashier. Date of occurrence, cash excess or short, cashier in charge, that also you have to cover. Number of times happened, and reported to the controlling authorities and their direction and the rectification. And release of cash excess to the customer's account, it has to be substantiated with the reason. Next register is soiled note register. So once in 6 months, based on the head office supply, normally once in 6 months soiled notes have to be transferred from the branch to the chest branch, because it should not be kept there. And my request, if you are verifying cash including the soiled notes, please wear the mask. Don't, it's a health issue, definitely you will get, because lot of disease is have been spread through the cash. So when you are verifying the cash, please wear the mask. After verification of the cash, please wash your hand. So it is not there in the syllabus, but for your health I am telling. Soiled notes, once in 6 months it has to be sent to the chest branch. Go fast. Stock of soiled notes, period of holding, return to currency once in 3 months or 6 months. And acknowledgement of receipt of these soiled notes, that is, you have to, branch has to get the acknowledgement from the branch. Chest branch. Next one is chest branch register. Now recently banks, they are allotting this audit, chest branch audit, to the statutory auditors. The fees will be around 40,000. Minimum 40,000 you will get. But this is a part of the statutory branch. Statutory branch audit. In that, the chest branch contains the cash of whom? Reserve Bank of India.
Agree.
Reserve Bank of India, their cash is being with the chest branch. All the branches, they are coming and remitting the cash to the chest branch. Whenever any branch wanted the cash, they can withdraw the money from the chest branch. This is the important thing that is there in the chest branch register. Money sent from branch, and head office, although permission is required, and receipt at the currency chest, the branch should hold. And if they are making payment to currency chest, for that also acknowledgement is required. And van loading and offloading time. Why offloading time? 6 p.m. Again, why? Insurance coverage is not available. Next one is key moment register. Key moment register means the persons who are holding the key. All the details will be there in the key moment register. How many sets of keys are there? Sir? How many key bunches? Many. Okay, keys are many. 2 bunches. Anything. 2 sets of key. One set is with the branch, another set of keys with another branch or another bank. For if they are holding the keys are with another branch or another bank, the manager or branch should have the acknowledgement copy from that other branch. The keys have to be changed within every once in 6 months. They have to exchange the keys.
Another branch or a bank?
Another branch. Sometimes branch is not available. Another bank. Suppose Bank of India is there. No Bank of India's branch is there. So TMB will be there. Say they can go and deposit these keys with the TMB, but they have to get the regional office permission. Regional office has to give permission. Okay, you can go and deposit the keys with TMB. Their acknowledgement should also be verified by you.
TMB won't accept.
Sir?
TMB won't accept.
No, it's all bankers service. Among the bankers they can do it. They won't object. And sometimes few bankers they charge their fees because they are keeping that in their locker. So for that they are making some service charges also. So for this, person in charge of keys and signature must tally with the cash vault register, because the persons who are in charge of keys, their signature should be there in the cash vault register, and all pages must be signed in and out. See, in key movement register, sometimes one guy will go on leave, but without affixing his signature, the next person who takes the key, he has signed the register. When he hand over the keys to another person, he has to sign once again. That is, in and out, all the signatures must be there in the key movement register, and it is needed to fix the responsibility.
During the statutory audit, you find the fiscal cash difference. Fiscal cash, when we verify and we know that we found the difference, then do we have to only mention in the LFAR and our audit report?
If there is any difference in cash, you please report in the main report. Simultaneously, you can report in the LFAR. Sir, LFAR. They say that you report everything in LFAR because nobody bothers about LFAR. But you are getting fees. 10% of the fees you are getting. So you report, if it is material, you cover that point in your main report. And in few banks now they started to object, if you give this point, we won't sign. If you are giving any MOC also, they say that we won't sign. You should not give. Don't worry at all. Main report is your control. Whatever you want to report, you can report in the main report. It is the duty of the central statutory auditor to read the entire report points in the main report. And even you can further say that since the manager has not cooperated to allow me to put in MOC, I am reporting here. It is up to the decision of the central statutory auditor to take good decision. See, one of the banks where I have gone for statutory audit, the total advance is around 125 crores, and the branch themselves they have classified the NPA around 22 crores, and remaining is 103 crores. And among 103 crores, I have classified NPA to the tune of 64 crores. Only 30 crores are open, and that too all recently sanctioned. And I have given NPA report this form of spiral binding. Okay, you have to submit 4 copies. For you 1 copy. So it runs into some 28 pages of 22 lines of 78 pages. So I have given spiral. Then central statutory auditor, he called me, sir, what to do, sir? I told him, it is my report. If you want to consider, you consider, otherwise you leave it. Then can you send me the soft copies, sir? They have sent, because they just classified entire advance as what I have reported as entry. Huh? See, 1999 they have given the loan. In the year 2019, it is standard. 1999 they have sanctioned the loan. 20 years also that account is standard. How is it possible? See, all the auditors for all the years, what has happened, sir is asking, all the auditors, they are going to the branch, they are receiving coffee, they are giving very good food, they are signing it, they are going away. Whether you report it or not, you will be getting the fees, sir. There is no internal audit. It's a rural branch. So there is no concurrent audit.
Statutory auditor, what you said, the power method, we did a fiscal verification and we found a difference.
Yeah, you can report.
And any branch, even Tamil Nadu, TMB Bank also, they surprised when we do cover audit. They didn't even know the process and they very much surprised. First time you are doing it, we don't think.
So they say that, sir, you are the
Because
only
last-
auditor, see,
last
you
time
are the
we
only
visited-
auditor who is doing this. But he is a very big guy. Every auditor they are doing this, but so you are the first auditor you are doing this. They can tell anything. Okay, going to the next point, cash balance certificate. After verification of cash, you have to get the cash balance certificate from the branch. It's another record. What's the cash retention limit? That's one column in the LFAR. Whether the balance, cash balance has exceeded the cash retention limit.
Can you explain that cash balance certificate?
So when you verify the cash, you have to get a certificate, it's a record for your file. It's not a register. When you verify the cash balance is tallied, you have to take the day's printout, you ask the manager to sign it, and that is for your record.
Tallies also we have to.
Whether it is tallied or not, you have to get that. Normally it will tally, sir. Don't worry. Normally it will tally. Then next is there's a column in the LFAR, the difference between cash retention limit and cash holding. If you say yes, is it correct? What is the proof that this is the cash retention limit? The manager used to say that 25 lakhs is the cash retention limit. Where is the proof? The branch is not having the record. And if that is the case, you have to ask the manager to give the proof of cash retention limit. This is one of the audit points. And normally you accept, okay, 25 lakhs, sir. But normally the system takes care. System says that 45 lakhs are there, 25 lakhs is the cash retention limit. Automatically it's being reported to the controlling authorities. In that LFA there is one column. Whether the excess, cash in excess of cash retention limit is being reported to the controlling authorities or not, you can say yes. But what is the proof that this is a cash retention limit? And if that is not there, then you have to get a letter from the manager saying that, so this is a cash retention limit, as whatever you can write. But in your report, you can say that the branch is not having the cash retention limit letter issued by the head office. The manager has given a self-certified letter. Be specific in the LFAR. That's why in the morning I said the normal reporting is no, nil, not applicable. Yes, that is also permitted, but you have to give the reasons. So cash retention limit is also another audit point. Next one is cash insurance letter. Normally when you ask about, this is also one of the LFAR points, whenever you ask, they say that the insurance is being taken care of by the head office. Correct? I think in the last row some few members are sleeping. Because their heads have gone down. Okay, you can go down, but don't go down in your profession. That's why I said, if you are concentrating on this, it is your life. Otherwise, if you got the audit and when you are certifying that, then you will be in trouble. Okay, cash insurance policy, they say that normally it will be available at the head office. Then they are asking a specific letter from you in the report saying that whether the branch insurance policy, have you verified the cash insurance policy? If you say yes or no, then you should have a working paper. Then you have to get a letter from the manager saying that insurance is being taken care of by the head office. The branch is not having the insurance policy. Please give a specific report in the LFAR. So in LFAR saves you a lot of life. But LFAR is not being considered by the head office. If anything goes wrong, then we have to get the shelter and LFAR saying that we have reported in the LFAR. LFAR is the internal administration control system. They are taking care. We have reported, but you are not taking care. That is not our headache. So that is another policy. Then cash insurance letter you have to get. Then now we are going for the jewel loan. What's the slogan for verification of jewel loan packets? Morning I said, touch, sense, feel and talk. So we are seeing what are the registers that you have to see. For that, I'll share one of the very good experience that I have got. I have gone for one of the nationalist banks. The branch is situated in Pudukkottai. I have to travel from Salem to Pudukkottai. It is almost 265 kilometers. Morning 5 o'clock we have left in the car. At the time during the travel, I have given instruction to my staff. You verify this area, you verify that area. Everything I have given instruction to the staff. Then we have landed at the branch. I have made every line I am telling the audit approach. So when I met the manager, I have handed over the appointment letter along with my audit commencement letter. So that means you have to hand over the appointment letter to the manager. That means you have to hand over the audit commencement letter. Overall accompanying every signature I have got, and I handed over the letter to him. Then after that, the manager, okay sir, can I commence the audit? He said, okay sir, where we have to sit? Normally, when you are going for the rural branch, where you will be given seat? Dining hall. Dining hall where you will be allowed to sit. And when you sit in the dining hall, all the staff they are putting their lunch bag there. You will get lot of smell from them. So it's all practical. You go, suppose we are going for any enjoying the smell. Huh?
Enjoying the smell and taste.
Okay. Next thing, he has given me a very big he has given a very big room, just like our chairman cabin. More than that, he has given, and we sat, we went inside and just sit. We started to take rest. Because we have traveled 265 kilometers. Then one guy came and asked me, sir, do you need coffee or tea? Which one you prefer? You are tired, now you have traveled some 265 kilometers. Which one you prefer? Sir? Okay. Snacks. Sorry, snacks.
Dry fruits.
Dry fruit. Okay. So when we accompany sir, he will make us dry fruit. Coconut water. Okay. I asked him, who are you? See, he asked coffee or tea. He is 6 feet, more than 6 feet. He was tall. He is wearing dhoti. He is white in white. I asked him, who are you? He said, I am the jewel appraiser of the branch. So if he stopped there, then I would have happy. He went further, said that, sir, whoever comes to the branch, I am taking care of them. Who is here to take care of them? Then I changed my entire audit program. Verify the jewel area first. I have given one AGM of retired AGM of TMB who happened to my classmate. He came, is from Vigilance Department. I told him, you verify the jewel packets. The slogan of, I told him the slogan. This is a slogan. Don't go fast. You have to test, sense, feel and count. You compare this with the jewel loan application alive. Application alive must be tallied with the jewel packets. If there is any surplus, sometimes the loan is opened and closed, but is not closed. So in that case, packets will be more. But I asked him to verify. When he has started, I have given this instruction. I instructed another guy to verify jewel loan closed, or I get another guy to verify the jewel auction registers and everything. When we started to verify, that is Mohan Raj, who happened to my classmate, he started to verify the jewel packets. He found the quantity inside the jewel packets have not been tallied with the jewel loan alive. Because in the morning I said there are 2 bangles, there is only 1 bangle. So when we add these type of packets, it comes to 87 or 88 lakhs worth of jewelry that was missing. Then we have reported this under the fraud. We have reported this to the Reserve Bank of India as well as to the head office as a separate report. And in LFAR I have covered this point. In the main report also I have covered. So after completion of the audit, a team of RBI came and a team of head office team came, and both of them have started to verify in the entire stock of the jewelry, because these reports are not known to the branch.
Sir, we have power to ask another appraiser from another bank to.
Okay, since you started this point, I will tell immediately. As per the present trend, once in 3 months, other branch appraiser has to visit the branch. He has to do the appraising. You can ask 4 appraisers report. Okay, you can say, you can ask for the appraiser report given by the other appraiser. You can take that point. You need not take, it is, the instruction is already given by the Reserve Bank of India to the,
But for our audit purpose, we can ask another person to come.
no, don't take risk.
Our branch.
Who has to bear the expense? Sir, that is, your report should be flexible. Don't get trapped. You are, see, you can rely on the other appraiser's report, that's all. You can say that I have relied because we are not technically qualified. Here we have found a leakage of 89 lakhs, and the other team from the head office and RBI team, they came. And when they verified, they found to the jewelry missing to the tune of 1.92 crores. Okay, here another suggestion. When you when you report anything, you forget the report. Don't have a follow-up action. Your role ends once if you made the report. Don't ask the officer what has happened to my report. Normally we are asking. Sir, I have given a report of 89 lakhs. What has happened? Don't ask him. Your role is to report, that's all. Then the RBI officer called me, sir, can you come and help us during the jewel packet verification? I told him, okay sir, I will come and verify, but you have to give me the appointment letter and you have to pay me the fees. Because our role ends, once we reported, our role ends, our fees slab, everything is cut. When they want additional services, it has to be properly authorized. Then, sir, I got no right to give that letter. Then it is your duty, sir, you verify. They found out more than 1.92, 1.98 to 1.93 crores. After verification, they had discussion with the appraiser and officers, and the appraiser said, I will go to the home and come after 4 o'clock. I want to take lunch, and they said, we are also agree, we will go and have lunch, and you please come by 4 o'clock. And even after 5 o'clock also, that appraiser has not returned to the branch. Then the manager sent the substaff to the home of the house of the appraiser. There he found that the appraiser has committed suicide. There he has committed the suicide. Then normally, okay, then after that this has come in media, and lot of people, they rushed, and most of the people, they started to close the jewel loans. Out of 246 crores worth of jewels loans, in 2 days it has come to in 2 days, the outstanding limit out of 276 crores, the outstanding limit comes to 72 crores. So 200 crores worth of jewels have been closed within 2 days. They have shifted to some other bank. And we used to have discussion in Salem. So even this also you can have here. You are now attending bank audit seminar. After bank audit is over, you can invite the members to share their experience. In Salem, we are having that policy, the Salem branch. So when I discussed this, I narrated the case, and I said that the appraiser has committed suicide. Then one CAS immediately stood and said, sir, Ravindran, you are responsible for the appraiser's suicide.
Moral responsibility.
No. He blindly said, you are responsible. Had you not reported the fraud, you would have been elected. So this is the thing. No. So this is the situation. So what is the starting point for his suicide? What is his starting point? How he has been made?
Coordinating with you.
Huh? Coordinating with you. No. He has asked, what do you want? Coffee or tea? So, whenever you are entering into the branch, if anybody comes and asks you coffee or tea, you dig the case. At the end, he will commit suicide. Okay, it's only a lighter sense, but one point, see, if we asked coffee or tea, then he can say that if he said, I am the jewel appraiser, I will be happy. But he said, I am taking care of everyone. has to take, who is here to take care? So that changed my entire audit. Okay, coming to the topic, what are the registers that you have to see, sir?
You have rolled gold.
Rolled gold. That is fake gold, no, appraiser, you can rely on the appraiser certificate.
Our district headquarters, Machilapur, that the industry is famous.
Rolled gold.
Fake gold.
Fake gold. For that, have you given CC for that fake gold industry? That's also working capital loan. Okay.
They have industrial park, they have a cluster. Government gave the industrial park.
Imitation jewelry. Imitation jewelry. Yes. Okay, jewel loan application alive. This I'll skip. Jewel loan application must be tallied with the jewel loan stock register, KYC of the borrower, weight to be checked, and gram value and loan as per the head office norms. Everything that you have to check. Appraiser recommendation and branch manager approval. Next one is who is holding the jewels after sanction? Yeah, jewel loan is sanctioned. Who is having the custody of the jewels after the jewel loan sanction? It should be the officer. Normally the appraiser is holding the jewels till evening. If you observe that point, then please make a report, because once the loan is sanctioned, then it should be under the custody of the officers. Most of the banks now they are following this. But whenever you are going for any branch, if you are observing this, you can report it. And if you are doing concurrent audit, please observe this point.
Joint custodians.
He is not a joint custodian, he is an outsourcing person. Appraiser is an outsourcing person.
Officer.
Officer, normally one officer, they are holding the jewels. After sanction of the loan, it is a property of the bank. But the jewels have been kept under the custody of appraiser. Then sanction must tally with in jewel loan stock register. Borrower's signature must be there in the application. Next one is jewel loan duplicate receipt. If that is there, then this duplicate receipt the borrower has to give the affidavit, and the duplicate receipt must be signed by the branch manager and not by any officer. Signature must be verified. Branch manager has to give the authorization. And see that there is no fraudulent intention. Next one is jewel loan closed application. First point is jewel loan closed after paying full money, including principal, interest, penal charges and other charges, processing charges. And jewel loan closure must be approved by the branch manager or officer. Then jewels to be handed over only to the borrower. When you please, this time you include this in your audit program, you ask for the jewel loan closed application. You just ask your staff to verify who is the borrower, who has received the jewels. Sometimes signature will not be there. Sometimes for the wife's jewels, husband's signature will be there. So if that is the difference, you can make the report.
And the jewelry, wife's name's initials are recorded.
Ah.
And the jewelry is paid by the husband.
Who is the borrower? He has to receive. Whether it's a jewelry, is the husband's jewelry or wife jewelry or number 2 jewelry. Number 2 person's jewelry. Don't worry. That you have to manage. Sir, you are asking. See, already you said on seeing my mail ID. Have you seen my mail ID? It is Rudy Ravi. RUDIRAVI. RudyRavi@gmail.com. He said it is Rowdy Ravi at gmail.com. You can easily remember. Even in Salem also they used it. And he asked my wife's mail ID. Why? See, Rupa. I got 2 daughters. Rupa. Next daughter is Divya. So they only created my mail ID. Rudy Ravi. RUDI. Why your wife name is not included? And he asked my wife's mail ID. Now I have given that. So anyhow, after reaching tomorrow night I am going to Cochin. I have no problem.
That we allowed inside house.
I will not be there in the house. He said you will not be allowed inside the house, but I will not be there in the house. No problem. Jewels have to be handed over only to the borrower, and a closer signature must be revealed. See, I am telling jokingly I am telling, but this is a fact. Please verify. It's a serious matter. And if it is concurrent audit, you are in danger.
Last
Okay. Last point.
Closed and released.
Closed and not released. This is due to dispute, death, maybe he may be settled in foreign, and the reasons for not returning the jewels must be analyzed.
Whenever taking, can I put a nominee?
Ah,
But that is contemplation.
sir, any application contains nominee, but for any jewel loan, there is no column in the jewel loan application towards nominee.
SB account, FD account.
SB account is there, FD account is there, and now the RBI has recently introduced another circular. You can have 4 types of nominees. For one deposit, first nominee, if he is not there, then you can hand over the second nominee, and third nominee, fourth nominee. 4 nominees are allowed.
First nominee, you write 50% to her. Second nominee, you
I think it's a very good suggestion you can recommend to Reserve Bank of India. Sir, அவன் செத்து போயிட்டா அவனை பிடிச்சி நாங்க கேக்குறது. See, he has died.
தமிழ் தெரியாது.
Tamil தெரியாது. Okay. So we made him to die. Sorry, he died.
You made the appraiser.
Yeah.
Now you making the borrower.
Sir said, I made the appraiser died.
Now borrower.
Now borrower. Next bank. Okay, go to the subject. Other records you have to verify is jewel loan stock register. So that is
Sir, jewel loan closed and not released.
jewel loan not due
That
to.
any register will be there.
No. Jewel loan application alive is the application alive. When they close the loan, this application alive goes to the jewel loan closed application. But when you verify the stock, instead of 100 units, there are 103 packets.
Without verification of stock, is it not possible?
No, you have to count. You have to physically count the total stock. How many jewel packets are there? 103. There are only 100 application alive is there. So 3 packets are in excess. You can ask what are the reasons why you are not released the jewel packets.
The exit account also, account accounts outstanding.
But stocks are 103. Okay, jewel loan stock register in and out will be noted and very fast because add all trade stocks and see that overall stock must be tallied. Verify the signature of the officer. Periodical checking, it must be verified in quantity and quality. Next is tray-wise stock register is there. For each and every tray, there is a bin card system. Some small notes are there. Every stock will be recorded. That is another stock book. Tray-wise stock must be consolidated and compared with the jewel loan stock register. Next one is jewel loan auction register. Please verify the jewel loan auction register, which we are not verifying. Jewel loan auction is there. No auditor is verifying the jewel loan auction register. So, if how a jewel is being auctioned, first that account should be defective, then that account has to be treated as NPA. Then after that, the notice has to be sent to the borrower. If the inspector notice the borrower has not turned, then they have to inform the regional office, and the regional office will give consent, and they have to give 30 days notice to the borrower saying that we are going to put the auction. Then after 30 days also, if the borrower has not turned, then you have to make a paper publication list, and that list has to be approved by the regional office. Then after getting the approval, then you have to publish in the paper, you have to mention the 30 days notice, and in between that, if the borrower has come and remitted the cash, you can release the jewels. Then only you have to go for the auction. The auction should be made on full and not in piecemeal. In one of the banks where I have gone for audit, I found out of 3 bangles, the manager has taken 2 bangles. He has sold that in the open shop, and he has given credit to the jewel loan account, and 1 bangle was there. So in jewel loan auction, every stock of jewel has to be sold and not in piecemeal. But please either you have to include this point in your audit program, even concurrent audit also you can do it. You have to verify the jewel loan auction register.
Fraction may not arise. Gold price shoot at 100% from 2024 December by now.
Sir, I am saying that
300%.
Partial account can be done.
sir,
Out of 10 accounts, 2 accounts they can
Yes.
auction and sell it.
8 you have to keep it in stock.
But they are all cartels.
Sir,
Whereas-
you are the man on the spot. If there is any fraud, you report it. Otherwise, keep quiet. Full quantity to be auctioned and not in part. And auction participation formalities, that should also be clearly mentioned in the paper ad. Surplus, actually I want to tell one thing. See, there are two parties. One party, both the parties have availed 10,000 loan. And when they auction A party's jewel, the fund has come to the tune of 13,000. And another jewel, when they gone for the auction, only 8,000, only 7,000 has come. The A party's 3,000 surplus, they have adjusted against the B party's deficit. Is it allowed?
No.
See, it's a violation of contract of bailment. But bank, they did it and they say that, sir, this transaction they don't know, sir. But as an auditor, if you observe this, you have to give the report. And the result, see, I have read about my so many audits. I got the audit. If they give the audit for 2 years, by not knowing me, what I am going to do, after my report, they remove me from the panel. So if you report anything, you will not be getting the audit next time. So please see that next year you will be getting the audit, so don't report anything. Deficit recovered from the other source. Next register is jewel on scale. See, the payment scale is there. Na? That's a license for that. It has now, due to the labor code, all the jewel loan scale has to be licensed every year. And you have to see that it is properly stamped and whether the you have to verify the certificate. Sometimes the bankers, they are not doing the license, and you can say in your report saying that the license has expired on such and such date. Without license, the bank has given the jewel loan for the last 3 months. So the jewel without license, if they give the loan, then the loan weighed through that scale is invalid.
That means customers need not pay.
Customer need not pay, they will not release the jewel. See, they are holding jewels, kept inside the airtight glass box. And glass box should be transparent and electronic mode as manual scale. Next register is appraiser record. In that appraiser record, you have to see the appraiser appointment. Okay. And KYC of the appraiser and the validity of the appraiser appointment. Because when you go to the branch, you can see whether the appraiser is the person who is really appointed. In one of the branches where I went for audit, I noticed that the appraiser's son is doing the appraisal work. And he is commanding all the stuff. Then I asked him, hey, come here, what are you? See, I am the appraiser. Okay. What do you actually show your appointment? No, my father is being appointed and he has gone to the shop, sir. He is looking at the shop. So I am taking care of him. So the manager was suspended because of this action. Because I reported this, I never cared about the persons. Even in my, I can say this as an achievement boldly, even to motivate the youngsters, even to the seniors also. And in my experience, in my audit career, it's not, I'm not boosting myself. My audit effect is, out of my audit effect, I have dismissed 17 officials from the branch, from the bank, and still 67 officers, they are still under suspension. So this is the audit effect. Huh?
Maybe reaching century short.
And also 2 times I got like the training also, because of the fraud. So I'm just giving the information. Be smart in your audit. Don't take the audit very lightly. So appraiser son is doing the appraisal work. Is it correct? Hereditary. Okay, we have to be very, very careful. And here the records to be seen is appointment letter, KYC of the appraiser, outsourcing is not employed or employed, method of commission payment, whether it's being collected from the party or from the branch P&L. That also you have to see if it is being paid from the branch through P&L account of the party, then TDS has to be made. If the money has been directly received, no TDS will be there. And also there is another rule. You have to display the commission of the appraiser before the appraiser came in. They have to per 1 lakh rupee, this is the commission.
I want to thank sir, he corrects something. It takes 50% to his P&L, only 50% credited to operator.
So that means there will be some agreement between the banker and the appraiser. Actually, in one of last year I got audit after a gap of 4 years. I went there, and when I entered the branch, my seat is next to the appraiser because the loan department is next to the appraiser. So I sat, and the appraiser said, one guy has come to the branch and he asked about the loan. The appraiser, sir, auditor has come. We will not sanction. You have to wait for 7 days. I heard that. Then I shouted at the appraiser, had I given any instruction to you? Then I called the manager, why he has given like that? Then I asked the appraiser's record. And the appraiser is only, it's not temporary, it's a gap filling appraiser. He has come from some other branch.
Casual.
No. He has been given allotment for, say, Shrabat branch, but he is working for the Ramakrishna Road branch. So the appraiser is not allotted to Ramakrishna Road branch. So without authorization, the branch is lending the jewelers. The manager is in trouble. So I made the manager to cry. So then he has sent a letter to the regional office. Then only the regional office endorsed the working of the appraiser. Then I told him, suppose in a day they are giving around some 3 crores or 4 crores worth of jewels. If the branch is not giving, then the party will definitely go and approach another bank. Because of the statutory audit, whether this business is being stopped by me, no. I told him, I never said like that, you are doing this. I shouted at him in singular language. And my sound is entirely different. Then manager said, sir, don't report, even I will be suspended. So because of this appraisers shouting, words, manager will be in trouble. So these type of things will also happen. Then access to the bank, because they have got the access to the bank records. Then borrower's relationship declaration you have to get, and application has to be filled only by the appraiser. And the appraiser has to appraise and not to sanction the jewel loan. There he has to say, this is the weight, this is the amount, he has got no right to recommend, sir.
Appraiser gives some deposit, that will also write this deposit.
Deposits for his appointment he will give. That is one of the terms of the appraiser
Whether he
appointment.
has to declare the relationship of the borrower with him.
That's a column. If you go through the appraiser application, that's a column.
No, the borrower comes, who is his relative? Brother.
He has to declare, normally he will not declare. Next, the securities register, unissued FD register, DDTC register. You have to see the head office issue register. You have to see, I'll go fast. Next one is duplicate keys of the other branch, which we have already touched. Next one is balance confirmation from banks. See, you have to get the other bank statement. You have to see if there is any letter. You have to do the reconciliation, and you have to confirm whether this bank is having balance with other banks. So balance sheet there is one column. This you can omit. Suppose if the balance sheet, if the balance with the other banks, if they say as nil, you need not bother about this. A list of outstanding unresponded for more than 6 months, that also you have to report. Investment records, here in this investment, the important point that you have to see whether the investment is made by the branch or on behalf of the head office by the branch. If the investment is made by the branch, then the interest has to be given credit to the P&L account of the branch. And if the investment is made on behalf of the head office, then the profit has to go on to head office account. But normally that interest will also appear in the P&L account of the branch. If that is the case, you have to give the reversal. You have to pass the MOC, memorandum of changes.
So the branches have no power, sir.
Yes, sir. No. In metro cities they are doing it, but their head office they are giving instruction. You can hold the investment. If they say that, sir, we have made an investment with Karur Vysya Bank to the tune of 17 crores, That means you have to call the deposit receipt, whether it is really invested or not. If it is due, why it has not been renewed, if it is matured, whether it is renewed, everything that you can see. It is one of the balance sheet items. Next item is advances, records and registers. First is very simple. Whenever any comes to a branch, what you will do, you will go and meet the managers. I want loan. Then what immediately the manager will ask about the KYC of the borrower. You will go through the KYC. Then CIBIL is okay. Then he will ask, okay, I will come for the inspection. He will go to the inspection. After inspection, if he is satisfied, he will hand over the application to the borrower. In that application, he will ask the entire list. Give the legal opinion, give the valuation report, all KYC and your balance sheet, everything he will ask. Then after that, after receipt of everything, he will prepare the process note. That is, what is process note? Process note is, I have received this application, this is a loan requirement, this is a project report you have submitted. I am very much satisfied with the customer's account. So this is a valuation. Yes, valuation is tallied, legal opinion is correct. So I recommend, if it is the loan is being sanctioned by the branch, then the officer has to recommend the process note to the manager. If the loan is being sanctioned by the regional office, then the manager has to prepare the process note. He has to recommend this to the regional office. So this is the first note, process note.
Existing customer,
Existing customer, renewal.
new customer.
New customer, existing customer, everything you have to sanction only with the base of the process note. Second ledger is process note preparation sheet, KYC detail, borrower's full details, purpose of the loan, inspection details, civil and other reports will be there, legal opinion, evaluation report, even as per the latest IRAC norms. I think I have given one write-up in that. I have given the circular number. Please go through that circular. They say that if the valuer has not given, even if the account is NPA, the valuation has to be carried out once in 3 years, provided if the loan amount exceeds 5 crores outstanding. For all other loans, you have to do the valuation in 3 years. The valuation has to be done by another engineer and not by the same engineer. That point also you have to bear in mind. And with regard to legal, if the advocate has given a wrong legal opinion, his name will be referred to IBA. That means Indian Banking Association. His name will be recorded by the IBA and he will not be empaneled by any other.
Blacklisted.
He will be not just like that blacklisted advocates. So that is also another addition in that IRAC norm circular. Another important point, that is also another audit objection. They have classified the loan sanction into two parts. They say that any loan sanction is a very, very important point that you have to give in your audit report in LFIR. Any loan sanctioned on or after 31/12/21, the sanction letter must contain the due date of the loan. Normally they say that this loan is valid for a period of 1 year. If that is there, that is not a valid sanction letter. The due date of the loan must be clearly mentioned, the sanction loan. Any loan which is sanctioned before 31/12/21, at the time of review or renewal, it has to be rectified. This is a new thing that is added in the new IRAC norm circular. In that IRAC norm circular, there is one thing, you have to arrive at the drawing power. For the working capital, they say that drawing power has to be arrived based on the stock statement submitted, but they never mention about the data statement. Please go through the circular very carefully. It's a very interesting circular, but it's old wine in new bottle. Sir said nothing has changed. Yes, nothing has changed, but they have added. Even in the direct agriculture, previously we are doing direct agriculture. So this is the direct agriculture. Whatever bank says, we treat that as direct agriculture because NPA has to be arrived at based on the direct circular. And all indirect circular, you have to do the regular classification of 90 days norms. Whereas in this direct agriculture, they have given some 24 points. These are only direct agriculture. This is clearly defined in the in that circular. So moving to the next point, legal opinion, valuation report and SWOT analysis, you have to do it. Then demand, supply, everything that you have to give in that process note preparation. Defaulter list, willful defaulter, that is willful defaulter, that means he is not regular in paying the loan, and willful defaulter, that means he has got money but he has not paid. And blacklisted customer means is a total failure person, is a fraudulent guy, no banker will sanction him the loan. Additional conditions, if any, that you have to take note of in the process note, and it is recommended to whom. If it is recommended sanctioned by manager, then officer has to sign. If the branch, when the head office is sanctioning, the manager has to recommend.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
in process note, there will be, in additional conditions, there will be lot of declarations that they need to get from the partners of the board. So if those declarations, instead of getting on the separate statement, like a declaration statement, can they just sign the process note with the borrower and we can take it?
So if it is a specific declaration, you have to get the signature from the
How do
borrower.
we know that whether it is specific declaration?
Sir, yeah, wait for the third point, sanction letter.
Yes.
So sanction letter says everything. That's why in the morning I said there are 4 contents. One is about the party, one is about the loan details, everything. And second one is pre-disbursement condition. And every point you have to rectify. And third point is post-disbursement condition, everything you have to do it. Then fourth one is general condition. So whatever you say, that will be clearly mentioned in the sanction letter. So this is fourth point, you have to see the sanction letter. Fifth one is MODT register it's in Andhra, I think we are in Andhra, right? Whether it is that, memorandum of deposit of title deed, and Kerala it is not there. So it differs from state to state. So okay, that means it's a registered deed, MODT register. You have to get the original copy. Please see that after, nowadays what bankers say that after sanction the loan, they say that, so please go and do the registration, then come to me, then only we will release the loan. Normally the rule says from the date of sanction of the loan, within a period of 30 days you can do the MODT, but the bankers, they never believe the borrower. They say that you go first and register MODT, then come back to me. If that is the case, you have to, as an auditor, you have to compare the legal opinion issued with the dates mentioned in the MOD register, with the name of the party. If there is any difference, then you can say that MODT is wrong. 66 is being typed as 56. There will be a lot of thing, and in one of the concurrent audit of the branch, every month I used to comment against the MODT, and it will not be rectified. If there is any difference, again they have to go for the fresh rectification. For that also again they have to pay the stamp duty. So this is also another very important register you have to see. Another register is EM register. EM register is the register written by the branch itself. So by paying only less stamp duty, if any case goes wrong, then they have to pay the difference of stamp duty to the court, then they can file the case. Before the concept of MODT, EM register concept is there. EM register, all the details of the collateral security will be written. And it is valid period for a period of 13 years from the date of execution. So a valid EM is valid for a period of 13 years. If the loan is beyond 30 years, you can say that EM is not created against that collateral security. So EM register is very, very important. Am I going fast? Just think, if you got any doubt, please ask. Property schedule should be properly written and amount of the loan. Next register is all loan documents should be updated. That means all loan documents, in case of CC, every at the time of every renewal they write. In case of term loan, the documents have been obtained once, but once in 3 years they have to take a fresh DPN. That fresh DPN is called as acknowledgement of date or revival letter. Acknowledgement of date or revival letter. Next to register is loan files list. What are the loan files? Because whenever you are going for bank audit, you have to take the loans list and ask the banks to produce a loan file, because all the details about the borrower you will get in the loan files. You are seeing only the loan statement, but you go through the loan files, you will get all the correspondence with that the branch had with the borrower. You can go through it and you can come to the conclusion about the borrower. Next point is stock records. You can in stock records you can see the stock register, stock forms file, inspection of stock details, and drawing power calculation. Next register is charge creation. Charge, you can create the charge before ROC. The first, that is, if any loan is given to the limited company, the charge has to be created before the registrar, that is ROC. First, within 30 days, the charge has to be created by the borrower. If the borrower has not done the charge creation, then the financial they will enter and they will create the charge for the next 30 days. Beyond next 60 days, is it possible to create the ROC charge? No.
You can go to Audit.
You can go to
Regional Director.
NCLT. NCLT,
No NCLT.
now NCLT, you can go to the NCLT, you can get the permission, you can do the charge creation. It is as a separate column in the LFAR. Whether the branch has created the charge or not, then you have to verify everything. This is also another professional opportunity area. Please contact the branch manager. You will be given some ROC work. There also you can do it. I have already mentioned about the process note. In the process note also you can enter into unofficial relationship, contract with the manager. Per file of writing process note, you will be given some 10 to 20,000 rupees.
Project report.
Project report preparation is different. I am asking about the process note preparation. I am getting some revenue from it because of my contact. I have few bankers, they are giving that assignment to me, but I am getting the fees from the client. Charge creation. Next one is legal notice. Legal notice you have to verify. Next item is suit file register, because normally cases have been filed before court of law. In suit file register, what are the cases they filed, what is the latest position on the case, and you have to get a certificate from the advocate. And NPA register, now it is system based. So date of NPA is very much important. And what is the NPA amount? Provisioning norms. Everything will be there in NPA register. Next one is another point in LFAR is whether revival letter or AOD, that is whether all the documents are alive or not. That's a line. For that, please verify the AOD or revival letter register. Next letter is DPN register. That is for the first time when we are giving, we have to enter the details here in DPN register. Insurance register, it is a must. So insurance, the borrower name should tally, place of stocking must be tallied, and the period should be intact, and banker's class should be there. So now it is system based. Few bankers, they are still maintaining insurance register. So you can ask insurance register. If I say that, please go and refer the system. Okay, give me the printout. You verify whether the policy are intact or not. Whether it is underinsured or overinsured. If any insurance is done only to the extent of loan, that means it is underinsured. The loan amount is 400 lakhs, then you have to divide it by 400 divided by 3 into 4. That means 533 crores you have to do the 533 lakhs you have to do the insurance. It is called as underinsurance. Okay, you have to see the insurance register. Next register you have to see. So main thing is banker's class must be there. Because sometimes they say that, sir, policy will take up, in that manner the customer used to tell, but banker say, okay, you produce a copy, in that copy you will not find the banker's class.
Risk coverage also.
And next one is, and also you have to ask for the last year MOC statement. We can ask for the last year NPA statement. You have to ask for this year NPA statement. You have to compare. Last year if it is D1, this year this is D2. Normally this D1 they have written as substandard. So as per the IRAC norms, the NPA has to be done gradually year after year. Substandard D1, D2, D3. When they want to revise the status to upgrade, then it has to be upgraded only to the extent of standard. That means the party has to pay all the dues as on date. Closing or?
Continue.
Okay. Okay, flight is okay. Even, okay, I've got a train also, sir. Even I can miss it. Okay, next one is a DSCG register is there. For that you have to give you a specific certificate. CGD MSC register, Credit Guarantee Fund Trust Scheme, there is a register. Everything is now it is system based. But this is a register, you write it and you can ask the manager. And ECGC, Export Credit Guarantee Corporation register. The next one is claim register, because if there is any insurance claim, the funds have not come, why it has not come, and the claim is made, why the full claim has not been received. Everything you can get, every details you can get from the claim register. And subsidy register, this is a very, very important register that you have to see. There are two types of subsidy. One is front-end subsidy and back-end subsidy. Front-end subsidy is for each and every subsidy sanction. There is for each and every subsidy there is a sanction letter. In that sanction letter they say that it's a front-end subsidy or back-end subsidy. Front-end subsidy is a subsidy you can adjust immediately against the loan, and back-end subsidy is the subsidy you have to adjust after the closure of at the time of closure of the loan. So I request all the members to verify the subsidy folio. If there is any debit in subsidy register, subsidy page, where the credit goes, that point you have to see. In this back-end subsidy, I'll tell the lock-in period is 3 years normally, and you cannot close before 3 years. Sometimes it is 5 years, and if the loan is closed before 3 years, then the party is not eligible to get the subsidy. The entire subsidy has to be returned to the government. One. And if the loan is closed between 3 years, 3 years and 4 years, only 50% of subsidy is eligible to be adjusted. Remaining 50% subsidy has to be returned to the government. And if it is closed between 4th year and 5th year, only 75% it is adjusted. But everything it is based on the sanction letter given by the state government or central government with reference to subsidy adjustment. So the clear information is for each and every subsidy there is a sanction letter. You have to ask for the sanction letter. Next register is deposit lien register. Now it is system based. A bank guarantee and LC register. In that beneficiary name will be clearly written, and whether the commission has been received based on the head office circular or not, at period of BG or LC, and invoked, whether it is invoked or not. Next point is whether if it is due but not renewed. Why it is not due? It is due but why it has not been renewed? That reason you have to cover in your audit point. Next one is loan return off register. What is loan return off register? It is nothing but one-time settlement, and one-time settlement register is also there. Loan return off means government waived the loan. So for that there is a separate register is there. So we are not seeing this register because we are seeing only the loans alike. Why? Our fees is being based on the loans alike. So we are concerned only with the loan outstanding. But sometimes loan is opened during the year, closed during the year, we are not verifying. I said not you. We are verifying. We are not verifying. So please see another audit program. Loan opened during the year and closed during the year. Please verify. Quick mortality means, what is meant by quick mortality? I will explain. A loan is given today, within a period of 90 days that loan has become bad, or within 6 months the loan has become bad. That is within a period of 1 year if the loan has become bad, that loan is called as quick mortality account. Then if it is a quick mortality, then you have to give that point. And also if any loan is transferred to suit file within a period of 1 year, I can vouch, I can 100% assume, even I assure that it's a clear fraud. If any loan is closed and if it is suit file is there within a period of 1 year, that is during the quick mortality, then I can 500% vouch it's a fraud. Okay, next one is loan return of register, and SARFAESI register is a very big area. So there is a SARFAESI register, that is NPA account. SARFAESI notice under section 32 will be issued once if an account has become NPA, and very important area that every chartered accountant has to know and practice. So as on the date of issue of SARFAESI notice, that account should be NPA. So I have got a very big case in Kerala. The case has been referred to me because the loan amount has exceeded more than 58 crores, and their entire property is being sold. It's one of the biggest newspaper group of Kerala. I think you can, I don't want to mention the name of the borrower. It is a very big newspaper group in Kerala. I don't want to mention the party's name. Then they say that they have even High Court has given permission to go for the property auction. They have given all the attachment. Then their internal auditor asked me, sir, because he is one of my content audit student, he asked, sir, can you come and help us? Okay, I told him, sir, for one day you have to pay me the 25,000 rupees. That is my fees, to and fro you have to pay, lodging you have to take care. I went to the unit and first thing what do you call that?
You will be surprised.
Huh?
You will be surprised.
In 5 minutes, sir.
No fee,
Huh?
Okay, sir.
no fees.
Sorry. How to earn from the surface altar? See, first thing, why you are attending the seminar? We have to earn. We have to earn. First learn and earn. I will tell the technique. So here I told him of 25,000 per day. Okay. Then I went there. First thing I have identified whether that is a real NPA or not. As per the SARFAESI Act, as on the date of issue of SARFAESI, that account should be NPA. But when I taken the working, I proved that account it was not NPA as on the date mentioned in the SARFAESI Act. That means that account has become NPA 3 days after the date of notice. So I told this to the owner of the company. Then he called advocate. Then he was very happy. Then, sir, advocate will come tomorrow, sir. Can you wait? No problem, sir. Per day, 25,000. Yesterday 25,000. Now 25,000. Okay, no problem. Then advocate came. Sir, advocate, he said he has got more time. He will come tomorrow. Okay. So during the month of March, that's no work at all. Nobody is paying me. Okay, 25,000. For third evening he came. Then we had discussion. Then the advocate started to shout, why you declare this to the party? Because he has received 25 lakhs from this customer. That advocate. Then that customer asked whether the auditor statement is correct or not. Yes, correct. Yes, sir. Why you are not seeing this point? Then he questioned the advocate. Why you are not seeing this? So I engaged this auditor. He has said the SARFAESI note sir is void ab initio. From the beginning, there is no legal entity or legality to the null and void. Then he said immediately you have to go to High Court. You produce this point. You see that my property should not be auctioned because the notice issued under section 13(2) itself is invalid. Then first thing before going to issue, going to High Court, you have to return my 25 lakhs back. Then that customer, sir, you please wait for 1 day. What's the total amount? 1 lakh. So next day morning, that advocate he returned 25 lakhs. Then I asked him, sir, can I leave? You wait. Then after receipt of 25 lakhs, he added another 2 lakhs to my fees. He gave me 3 lakhs. So here, what I want to say, the NPA learning is must. How to arrive at NPA? Please go through it. It has got a very big practical opportunity, and particularly even you can help the advocates to give the point in the SARFAESI Act. Next notice is packing credit loan register, fraud report registers, SI form register. Okay, all these registers are there. Foreign exchange details register, clearing house register, state fund register, check return register, SRG register. The list goes on. Okay, actually, for one time, just in 2 hours, I am able to cover only few registers, but every register is important. And if you happen to go to the bank, you have to visualize the audit and do the audit. Don't take the audit very lightly. Don't sign blindly. Don't yield to pressure given by any of the officers. They will come and threaten you by saying that next year you will not be getting the audit. He has got no right to say that. One division manager of one of the nationalized bank, he went and threatened my junior, that is a charter account from Salem. He said that you misbehaved in the branch. You misbehaved in the branch, we have to make a police complaint. So to that extent they threatened to avoid the NPA. So all these types of happening will be there, and particularly youngsters, we are getting audit. If they are giving pressurized, please contact your senior. Don't yield to any type of pressure. So this is a suggestion or my view I want to tell. And before ending the session, I want to ask about the person who has got their depth knowledge in the subject. Our issue says that every CA must have depth knowledge. Who has cleared the examination in 5 times? Final. Here. In 5th attempt, who has cleared? So everybody is cleared in less than 5, correct? So 5th time. 6th time? Huh? Strong foundation. I cleared the final in the 9th attempt. So I have got the depth knowledge in the subject, correct? Because I have read the book for 9 times, but you have read the book only once. So you have got only one. And also another, because I want to conclude with a jolly mood and very lively manner. I'm one of the valuer of the examination. It's an auditing that has happened some 10 years back. There is one question called qualified audit report. What's it meant by qualified audit report? The rule says it is subject to. That student has written the answer. Qualified audit report is a report given by a qualified auditor. Whether the answer is correct or wrong, technically correct, but it is wrong. Okay, I wish you all the best for your entire bank audit career, and please contact your senior for any doubt. I wish you all the best. I will see that you will be getting the audit this time. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. That was a very fun session actually. You mixed the board subject along with the humor, sir.
No, you said fun section.
Fun session.
FUN.
FUN.
So number session, fun session.
Most of the people gained with your knowledge, sir. I really hope to see you again. I request Chairman of the branch, Jayant Garu, and I also request the past Chairman of the branch, SP Jain Garu, and Narpatara Jain Garu to join with the Chairman to present a memo to the session speaker.
One-time question. One second. Sir, this is the second memento that I received from Vijayawada. Some 3 years back I came here. There also they have given the same type of memento. Still I am keeping it.
Next time we will be changing this one.
Cooling period, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best.
Let's break for the tea for 10 minutes and we will be back again.